in the stock market right now. And I think that has to do with the fact that Americans are time bankrupt. They don't have the bandwidth to focus on the market. So maybe they're going the DIY route, and maybe they have no advisor, they're getting overwhelmed with a particular problem or situation, or maybe they've had a bad broker experience and they've been blown out of their account. But, I mean, go back to what you were talking about with those all-time highs, you mentioned earlier. People are tied up in knots about these all-time highs. They think that they can ring the bell at the top. Stop thinking that way. I mean, these all-time highs may not even matter, but when it comes to investing, you don't look back unless you plan on going that way. I mean, look at what Buffett's saying. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time. He talked recently about where the market's been, but more importantly, how to think about it going forward.
The average person who doesn't have your investment skills and they want to not lose their money, would you recommend that they play the stock market, they buy mutual funds? What do you recommend the average investor?
Well, playing is not hard to do. No, playing is not a word I would choose. I would recommend that they put a similar sum, and maybe they'd be earning more as they went along, but save something every month and then basically put it in an index fund. They are not in a position to make judgments on stocks themselves. They're not in the game any more than I can prescribe a medicine or something of the sort. They will get a good result. The American economy has done wonderfully. I mean, if you take the 20th century, the Dow started at 66 and it ended at 11,400. Now think of that. How could anybody get a bad result from investing starting at 66 and 11,400? But a lot of people do because they jump in at the wrong time or they think they know this stock versus that stock. But the average person should just consistently buy equities, which to me are by far the most attractive investment choice around, and they put it in, and if they hold for 20 or 30 years, they'll do very well.
So, look, like Buffett just said, you've got to look forward. If you have an account, and if you have at least 4 to 5 years before you need money, you should probably invest at least some of it and get it working for you, because you need an efficient engine running for you in the background all the time. So, I talked about this earlier. If you're trying to do things on your own and you're getting stuck with what to do next, if you're working with an advisor who's an AWOL and can't get you to the next level, get to investingsense.com, type in your zip code, find time to meet with a local advisor, because you want to take these opportunities as they're coming at you.
And we received an interesting email in our inbox at askandy@investingsense.com about the subject of financial advisors. And by the way, we'd love to help answer your questions. Shoot those to us to askandy@investingsense.com. So, Andy, this email comes from Jim, and he writes, how do you know what is a normal percentage that should be paid to an advisor? I pay $5,000 in fees on $500,000 invested, and my return is 7%. Seems high.
Well, it depends. First of all, thanks for writing, Jim. $5,000 on $500,000 puts you in the 1% management fee realm, and I'd say that this isn't really high in and of itself. But 2 things. Number one, if your advisor has you invested mostly in stocks, you need to fire them right away, because the market and a blended portfolio of the market is doing a lot better than 7% this year. Number two, if all your advisor is doing is just picking investments, and possibly the wrong ones at that, based on the return, well then yes, 1% in your case is probably too high. And like anything else in this world, it depends on what you get in return for that 1%.
So when it comes to working with an advisor, what should someone expect when you're paying a fee that's a percentage of your portfolio?
Yeah, you need to expect a process and not just some product, not somebody waving some, fancy magical investment that's going to solve all your problems, right? So everything that we do is process-driven, and it lasts throughout the relationship. So this is way past the point of sale that you see with all the brokers out there, right? So, yes, we got to find the right investments, but a lot of it comes down to finding the right asset location. So think about all the account types that you can have out there. You've got individual accounts, joint accounts, tenants in common, rights of survivorship. You've got custodial accounts, brokerages, 529s, pre-tax, post-tax, IRAs. You've got all the stuff in the workplace. You can see how daunting it is to figure out all the different places that you can put investments, right? So, location is one thing, distribution strategy is another. I mean, when you build a retirement income plan, you got
conversation with the author of the book, You Can Retire Early. And we'll all learn exactly what to do to accomplish that goal next here on Financial Engines Investing Sense.
Andy's a certified financial planner who's worked with investors for over 15 years and featured in the Wall Street Journal, Fox Business, and NBC News. That's some major street cred. If you want to put Andy's expertise to the test, email him at askandy@investingsense.com.
Sunday, the Browns face the Packers.
Like most people matter.
Coverage kicks off at 9 a.m. with a Universal Window Direct Countdown to Kickoff, presented by Gambling.auto.com from the Naughty Mermaid on West 6th downtown on WTAM 1100.
It doesn't take a scientist to make an ice cube. It doesn't take a weatherman to know it's snowing. And it doesn't take a genius to know that $212 million is a whole lot of money. That's right, the Powerball jackpot is up to $212 million. And the next drawing is tonight. So don't wait. Get your Powerball tickets now. And don't forget to grab some new Ohio Lottery Holiday Instant Games, too. Tickets like Holiday Cash and Holiday Lucky Times 10. And season greetings are sure to please. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Please play responsibly.
If you change nothing about what you're doing right now, what do you think the chances are of you having a successful retirement? I'm Andy Smith, certified financial planner with Financial Engines. Let's say you don't change your 401k, you don't change your Social Security strategy, you never figure out how much you're going to have to pay for healthcare. Do you think you'll have enough money to last you through retirement? As America's largest independent investment advisor, according to Investment News, Financial Engines offers help to more than 9 million people. We provide objective, personal, comprehensive planning advice that you need to make informed financial decisions now, up to, and through retirement. Get to financialengines.com. We'll connect you with a professional financial advisor in your area. We'll help create a financial plan that'll tell you what you should be doing right now to help increase your chances of having a successful retirement.
This is Brian Fowles with Financial Engines in the Cleveland area. Let's talk about the financial goals that are important to you, and together we'll develop a plan to help make them happen. Call me at 440-934-9933 or visit financialengines.com.
Hello there, Mark Sims from Sims Mitsubishi. Are your funds cold? Well, let's heat those funds up at Sims Mitsubishi. Special purchase, brand new 2017 Outlander Sport all-wheel drive, $18,990 or $266 a month to buy or lease with $5 down and 0% is available. Credit challenges? Forget about it. Banks love our 100,000-mile warranty. They're even approving first-time buyers with zero credit scores. Brand new 2017 Outlander Sport all-wheel drive, $18,990 or $266 a month, 0% with just $5 down and have nice toasty funds this winter. Plus, we want your trade. Forget about what you owe. We'll give you up to $3,000 over Kelley Blue Book, and you'll be saying, hello, Mitsubishi. Come to Sims Mitsubishi, Route 18 and I-71 in Medina, 330-722-8000.
66 a month based on 84 months, 0% with approved credit, stock number 17156. Veterans find jobs at companies big and small that can benefit from your talent, training, and skills. Go to iHeartRadio.com/showyourstripes to search job listings. Hire smart. Hire vets.
As reported by the Social Security Administration, 31% of the workforce has no savings set aside specifically for retirement. If you can relate, I can help. This is Roger Baradovic with Financial Engines here in the Cleveland area. Go to investingsense.com today.
Providing personalized financial advice, Financial Engines serves over 140 companies on the Fortune 500. Learn more at investingsense.com. And now, back to Financial Engines Investing Sense with Bob Richards and nationally recognized certified financial planner, Andy Smith.
Retiring early is a dream for a lot of people. We're going to help you turn that dream into a reality. When we talk to Deacon Hayes, he's the author of the book, You Can Retire Early. And we're going to have that conversation with Deacon in just a few minutes. First, Gloria is calling from California with a question about retirement. And by the way, if you have a question about how to reach your retirement goals, call us at 888-833-8637. Gloria, how can we help you?
I'm calling because I've been a teacher for 16 years, and only this year that I started putting in a little bit of my tax into STIRS. No, into a 401k. And I was advised to do just the basic $300 a month. I still have about 28 years to go before I can retire at full benefits from STIRS. because I started teaching really, really young. I don't have any other investments or anything else that I am putting into. I do have 3 kids, one's about to go to college, and I have my own debt of student loans that just is right above $100,000. And then the only other outlook that I have that could possibly give me any hope into retirement is I'm getting married to someone who has inherited a home that's paid off, and will probably get another home that will probably be close to or near completely paid off. So other than that, I'm like probably gonna have to work for the rest of my life. I don't know. What do you think I should do?
Gloria, I'm so glad you called. There is help, okay? So just kind of put that in the front of your mind right now. I know that all of this can sometimes feel really overwhelming. You don't know what to do. You're scared to death of doing something wrong. So let me break down a couple of points, okay? One is about the house. The other is about the student loan debt that you're facing. So for your houses, you said it. I mean, your houses are valuable assets. You could end up selling one. You could pay off debt with the proceeds. You could generate some rental income. You have a lot of options with these hard assets in your life, okay? Now, the big problem that you're facing is that student loan debt.
All right. Well, I just want to start doing something because I start worrying. I'm not teaching is getting really, really difficult.
Yeah.
I wish I could retire earlier.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what got me kind of like thinking and scrambling and trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to do this?
Well, look, you are right to be thinking about this. Here's the deal. Your situation is pretty unique. Your situation is pretty complex because of work, because of the assets, because of the debt. I want to take a little bit more time to dig into some things here. Stay on the line because I want to patch you over to our advisor in Sacramento, a little bit closer to you, because there's a lot more discussion that really needs to happen here because all of us want to make sure that you're in a really good place after this.
All right. Thank you so much.
Now, if you're listening to Gloria and something's resonating, if you're thinking about other things for your particular situation, get help. Get onto investingsense.com, type in your zip code, set up a time to meet with your local advisor because you may be worried, and I think all of us really want you to get this covered right now.
Wow, hearing the conversation that you just had and knowing how aware you are of the retirement crisis that so many Americans are facing, I mean, it's part of what you see and feel all week long working with your financial engines clients.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty scary when you think that the median retirement savings for the average American family, the median, so middle of the road, it's like $5,000. I mean, that's a lot. That's not a lot to get people a long ways through the rest of their lives.
It is scary. It's a telling statistic. It does explain the sound of desperation in Gloria's voice, and it explains why so many people feel that retirement is impossible. But I'm going to connect some dots with being a runner and how retirement is possible. You know, I've been a runner for a long time, most of my life, and I think this story will help folks understand that it is possible to retire. So back before 1954, everyone thought that it was impossible to run a sub-4-minute mile. Just impossible. And along came a guy named Roger Bannister, and he was the first person to ever break the 4-minute mile. That was back in 1954, and then something fascinating happened after that. But I'm going to let our guest explain what exactly happened and how it's connected to retirement. And our guest is Deacon Hayes. Deacon is a financial expert who not only helps people reach retirement, but shows you how to retire early. The title of his new book is Retire Early. And here's where we started.
Now, in your experience, what are some other things that define the haves and the ready to retires versus the what the heck am I going to do with the rest of my life sort of crowd? You know, is it all mindset or are there other things there?
Yeah, I think for the most part it is a mindset. It's saying, you know, I love the story. I talk about it in the book about Roger Bannister, and he's the first guy to run a 4-minute mile. You know, before him, nobody did it. People thought it was humanly impossible. After he did it, there's hundreds of people that ran a 4-minute mile. Why? Because they saw somebody else do it and said, oh my gosh, this is possible. I'm going to try to make that a reality for myself. And so I think the reality is, you know, if people can over that mindset. We're definitely conditioned by our environment, our upbringing, the people we surround ourselves with, to think we're limited to the lifestyle that we have, right? And then the income that we make and the retirement plan that's already, predestined for us. That's just not the case. The reality is there's rocker managers all over the place that are retiring early. And so finding those stories, a lot of those we do case studies, different people, whether it's a plumber and a teacher that makes 70 or 80 grand a year, or, it could be, a doctor and his wife stays at home. We have all these different case studies to kind of show that path for wherever you are in life to show you that it really is possible.
We're talking about putting plans together for an early retirement with Deacon Hayes. Deacon is the author of the new book, You Can Retire Early. Everything you need to achieve financial independence when you want it.
So I meet with clients. I have a chance to help them plan for the wins of retirement. When are you going to do this? When do you want to do this? Based on what you have seen, what do you think is the biggest hurdle that people have to overcome when they're thinking about retiring early?
I think it's going to be wants versus needs, right? I mean, it's really, you have to determine what's really important to you. If you want to have a brand new Mercedes-Benz every few years, and that's more of a priority, it's going to be less likely that you're going to retire early because that's, you're going to have to spend more to do that. Versus saying, hey, I can have a used Infiniti that I paid $5,000 for on Craigslist, and I'm just happy with that. And so you're saving yourself $65,000 every time you make that